I come to make an announcement. Right after uploading this video, I'm gonna take a vacation. Meaning there will be no long videos or shorts until I come back. I return in late January. I probably won't be able to post any long video next month. Or next month. Or maybe next month? I don't know. But the shows will return in January, for sure. Thank you for your understanding, and now onto the video. I don't know why I haven't done this before the first Sonic movie, but hey, better late than never, I guess. Sonic the Hedgehog is basically the equivalent of Super Mario Bros. A video game series with a popular character who turned into a mascot representing their company. Both made their debut in 2D platforming games respectively, but Sonic focuses in fast-paced adventure. Sonic is a beloved iconic series in the video game community, even after many ups and downs. Mostly downs. Not to mention the Sonic fanbase that upload those awful and creepy videos on YouTube. What the hell is wrong with these people? Sonic even got plenty of animated shows. And even got his first movie before Paramount. Which brings us right here. To celebrate the premiere of the fourth Sonic movie, I'm going to talk about my favorite Sonic games. Sonic had a great variety of games aside from the old-fashioned fast platforming. Racing games, fighting games, RPGs, party games. Great legacy for the Hedgehog with the Plumber as a rebel. This list will focus on the mainline games of the Sonic series, no spin-off titles like Sonic and All-Star Racing. Even though the upcoming movie is about Shadow the Hedgehog, I will not mention his game either. It's like saying that your favorite Mario game is Luigi's Mansion. Only games starring Sonic. So without further ado, gotta go fast. I'm the Big Bro, and these are my top 5 favorite Sonic games. Sonic Unleashed. Starting with the classic of the Wii and PS2. The game starts with Sonic trying to stop Eggman's plans on his space fleet. You know, just another Monday. But Eggman manages to capture him with the Chaos Emeralds and uses his energy to wake Dark Gaia, splitting the planet in pieces and turning Sonic into a werehog. Not even the first level, and there's a lot going on right now. Eventually, Sonic meets a little furry guy who lost his memories, so Sonic decides to name him Chip. And now both begin the quest to solve the mystery of the splintered planet and restore Chip's memories. After completing the unskippable tutorial,
you can press the X button to jump.
You have to talk to townsfolk to gather information before they let you enter the next level. During the day, you play as regular Sonic in fast-paced action levels. No plot on him so far. But then, you have to repeat the same levels and do 4 side missions like ring collecting, time limit, or beat the level without breaking jars. But during the night, it's a completely different story. You play as Werehog Sonic in a good old-fashioned hack-and-slash style, using his long arms as his main weapon. While playing this game, I've noticed that the night levels have a lot of similarities to God of War. Don't believe me? Just take a look. Someone in Sonic Team must be a real fan. There's a completely different version of the game for PS3 and Xbox 360. It's technically much better. They even got rid of the first tutorial. But I prefer the old one since it's more simple and more easy to understand.
How do you like that, huh?
Sword fights in your imagination. Sword fights in real life.
Holy shit.
Sonic and the Black Knight. If you think Sonic with a sword is a weird idea, it means you haven't tried the Flash games, which I mentioned before in a different video. Long story short, Sonic gets summoned to the world of King Arthur by the wizard Melina to defeat the Dark Knight. But in order to defeat him, Sonic must learn the skills of swordsmanship and wield the sacred sword Caliburn.
You are the chosen one. You are but a squire.
Oh yeah? Says you.
Since we're on the Wii, obviously you must swing the Wii remote to make Sonic attack with the swords. But don't think it's very simple like in the Zelda games. It's not just about swinging your sword to every level. You also need to be careful not to hit any of the villagers. Spoiler, it's near impossible. This affects your score and how many treasures you get after beating the level. Speaking of score, if you get sufficient points in the game, you can unlock cool features in a gallery, such as jukebox, concept art, clips to show you how to beat certain levels, and compilations of Sonic drawings made by fans around the world. Sure, the sword gameplay is awkward, but I still love this game just the way it is, after all these years. It deserves a second chance in the Switch.
Ultimate victory.
Cannons were invented in 1128. People in 1127.
The very first 3 Sonic game I played, the one that introduced me to the main cast of the franchise before that cringy anime. Instead of playing with one character at a time, like the previous games, you take control of a team of 3 members simultaneously, each one with distinct abilities, speed, power, and flying. There are a total of 4 teams: Team Sonic, Team Dark, Team Rose, and the Wars Team Chaotix, but we'll get to them in a minute. Team Sonic is the average difficulty in fast-paced action. Team Dark includes a higher difficulty with multiple enemies and twisted platforming. Team Rose is a much relaxed experience, when you only need to finish each level halfway, but it starts with an unskippable tutorial even though it's optional in the main menu. And then there's Team Chaotix, which consists in completing a series of objectives in each level, like fighting 10 crabs, destroy all robots without missing anyone, destroy capsules, put out torches, and more annoying missions.
There's something wrong here.
We're going around and around and around!
The only good thing about Team Chaotix is that they can beat enemies and bosses more easily. This game can be very repetitive, since all characters share the same levels. But it's not like I had to play this in a single run. I'm a casual, not a speedrunner.
You're mine.
Jeez, and I thought Tails was a creepy one. I think I owe him an apology. Sonic Frontiers. Finally, after many years, a real open world Sonic game that's not fan-made. This game is a refreshing change from the linear gameplay. Some other elements make a return, like rare rides, springs, balloons, and classic stages. Of course, not everything is about running. One of the main features of this game is a skill tree that allows Sonic to perform cool moves, such as side loop drawing. Just hold the button to draw a circle to weaken enemies or reveal secrets. You also have to solve cover puzzles and create levels based on past Sonic games. They feel like levels from Sonic Generations, but they're more like the shrines from Breath of the Wild. And as cherry on top, the boss battles. It's just too epic and beautiful. No other words can describe this experience.
The land feels sad and empty.
Yeah, I got the same feeling. I think it's tied to the ruins, weird robots, and other stuff we've encountered.
I know I haven't said anything about the story, but I want to save it for those who haven't played this game yet. At least important stuff. This might be the best Sonic game in history. But this video is about my favorites, not the best. Only one more game to go. But first, let's see the overall mentions, in chronological order.
How Jet the Hawk made a cameo in Sonic Frontiers.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the OG from Sega Genesis, back when video game companies were friendly rivals. Sonic and Knuckles. Man, Sega games of the 90s are brutal. I couldn't even beat this game without the Game Genie, but it was worth it because I got the chance to fight Mecha Sonic himself. Sonic Spinball. Do you have a game you only beat it once and you only replay the first level because the rest are too difficult? For me, this is one of them. Sonic the Fighters. Basically Virtua Fighters but with Sonic characters. Sonic R. Oh yeah, the Sonic racing game that no one talks about. It's not that bad, it just aged poorly. Sonic Advance. I cannot look at this game and not think about the flash animations. Sonic Battle. Again, flash animations! Sonic Riders. Basically F-Zero meets with Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And Knuckles. Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Not as bad as I remember. But that scene before the final battle, still don't like it. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Temple Run Sonic before Temple Run Sonic. Sonic Chronicles, The Dark Brotherhood. A Sonic RPG is actually a great idea. Maybe it's because it was on the DS, it wasn't very successful. Anyone who tried Mario 64 on DS knows what I mean. Sonic Colors. Basically Mario Galaxy but with Sonic. Sonic Forces. Not the greatest, I'll admit it. But if you want an excuse to play as your Sonic OC, I won't judge you. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Wait, what? Sonic Generations. A compilation of both classic and modern Sonic levels, mixed with 2D and 3D gameplay. No joke, when I bought this game for Steam, a week later was announced that a remake was Shadow. I was very upset, but when I found out they changed some dialogues in the remake, I was relieved I kept the original. Lucky mistakes are so rare in my life.
You did a good job back there. Hey, did you gain weight?
Tell me, where is the rest of my island?
Never mind, this game is better.
Jao Karate in reality. Jao Karate in their imagination.
I'm from the M. Ah, crooked letter I, humpback, I, make them all die.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. The very same game the Sonic 3 movie is based on. The game where the greatest character made his debut, Shadow the Hedgehog.
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Due to a misunderstanding, Sonic is escorted to prison for stealing a Chaos Emerald. But he manages to break free and escape from the city, and that's when he meets Shadow for the first time.
Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you.
The main aspect of Adventure 2 consists in experiencing the story in 3 modes of gameplay with the perspective of 2 opposite teams. There's a traditional high-speed action stages with Sonic and Shadow. I've noticed that Adventure 2 involved more platforming than linear running, unlike the more ones after Sonic 06. That's pretty cool. Then there's the mech riding stages with Tails and Eggman, where you walk and shoot through stages with what looks like a walker gear. They're pretty cool, but really hard to control. And then there's the treasure hunting stages with Knuckles and Rouge, where they must find 3 pieces of the Master Emeralds on each level. Every time! I don't mind levels that is ball sporting, but when you get to the temple level, it starts being fun. And who can forget Char Garden? The game overall is alright, but it still suffers some issues, whether it's a glitch or a player miscalculation. But even with all these minor annoyances, Adventure 2 is still a beloved game in the community. Adventure 1 was okay, but I'm not a fan of the hard world mechanic. Adventure 2 on the other hand is way more simple. Simple plot, straightforward, and no NPC interactions. Other people may think this game is very linear, but honestly, that's the way I like it. I don't recommend it just because it's a classic. I recommend it for a unique experience. Modern games like Frontiers and Unleashed are great too, but everyone's got a different taste when it comes to picking a favorite. However, there are 2 things that every Sonic fan will agree. 1, casino and pinball levels are a nightmare. And 2, we all love Sonic no matter what. For the most part. And this is why Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is my #1 favorite Sonic game of all time. If you are new to the Sonic franchise, Adventure 2 is a very decent start. It's okay to skip the previous games, because it doesn't matter who is wrong, who is right. Thanks for watching, have a very happy holidays, and I'll see you all in 2025. Bye bye!